Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for the actress Kim Hye-jun, and I decided to do this individual tarot reading for her because I believe I had been reading a lot for her and the co-stars or the people that she had worked with, and I believe that for me it's more meaningful and it's more important to see how she's doing, what she has available, to see about her individually. I had been getting very strong cards about her and how she she felt during this connection. So I believe it's more important to see her as an individual, to see her also what she has available as a person and as an artist, instead of being focusing on her connection with others. Because honestly, like, she got very strong cards, so I was like, I want to see how she's doing. I know there's a lot of people that support this. Her co-stars and her, and they want updates all the time, and I don't do updates all the time about people, uh, co-stars. Like, I believe, especially in her case, there's something about her that I'm like, what is going on with her? So me as a female, I want to empathize more with her as a woman, to see how she's doing, what she has available, and yeah, this is dedicated to her. So yeah, let's begin with the cards that she got. We start very strong. We start with the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. And then I pull an extra card from another deck, and I got the card of the Three of Cups. That is that it says share the love. So it's actually like, I'm so happy that she got these cards, because I see her moving towards a new project, and I believe that also this card of the Three of Cups, that it says like share the love, I believe that also it talks about an openness to her circumstances. There's something about her possibly in the near future moving on, and she's moving on towards a community. Like, I see her like sharing with other people, and I see her more emotionally stable. I think that she is more open, more willing, and probably the connections that she will have in her next journey or in her next projects are going to be very emotionally fulfilling. The Ace of Wands, I think that it's a very passionate project. I think that she really wants to do this. I don't know if maybe fans know if she's already working in something new, but seeing also the cups in here, I think that this is like a passion project, but also is so important for her emotionally. I believe that maybe this is something that she had wanted to gain for so long. It's not so much, I don't see much like financial retribution, like, oh, it's going to be like it's going to give her a lot of wealth or money or stability, but I believe that emotionally is something that she really wants to do. It's a project that is very dear to her. She probably also has been like putting a lot of energy, a lot of herself to get this role or to get this opportunity. She's loving this. And also the Ace of Wands, I believe that she really wants this to start now, and probably she's already working on this, or she's already on her way to a new chapter. She really cannot wait to keep advancing, and this is very interesting because I have the Knight of Cups and I have the Six of Swords. So definitely for her, and what is her satisfaction and her own view of happiness, is to keep advancing. There's something about her just probably putting a lot of her willpower and a lot of her energy to keep working and keep getting more roles. I believe maybe she was very focused on this. She was like, okay, I don't want to get stuck in 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 one role or project. I want to move on from this fast. And probably also thinking and reflecting about, the cards that she got with her co-stars. Maybe the past projects, they took a lot of a lot of her. Maybe she had to postpone other projects. Maybe she had to wait a lot. She had to remain patient. She wasn't allowed to do other things. She was sort of put on a pause. She was put on hold. So she had to. It was really stagnant, her energy. And I believe that when I see the Ace of Wands, there's this strong feeling of like, okay, finally I'm free. Like, finally, here I go for the next best thing. Like, I really want to advance. I really want to keep going. That no one is stopping me now. Um, so probably this is a sense of freedom for her. It's a sense of freedom. It's a sense of like, wow, finally, I can move towards different locations. I can finally like get out of here. Um, and she's doing this with no regrets. She's like, okay, yeah, I done my best in the past. I gave it all, but really what I want the most is to be able to move forward. I want to continue moving forward with my projects, with her self actualization. I also believe that she wants to try new things. She wants to also sort of she wants to fall in love with the process. She wants to really love the project. She's like finally like setting herself free. She's like, yeah, I cannot wait for this next chapter. Like, I'm on my way and I'm so happy. And seeing this, I don't know if this is like probably like a new show, like a series or a movie. It could also be her working in maybe in a variety show, or maybe working as an MC, or working in another project that is not necessarily a whole show. Um, but because I also see a company, I have the Harrier funding here, so I'm like, she definitely is moving towards a new building. I would say, like a new company. Could it be that she's changing companies? Honestly, I don't know what company she belongs to, but definitely she's like moving forward to another institution. I have the feeling that she's probably going to change also who she associates with. There's something about her being like, I'm finally setting myself free, and I'm going to get the representation, or to get the support and the you know um, um, the endeavors that I want. And I'm going to associate with people, with an entity that I believe we share the same values, or they get what I want to do next, and they say that they are going to get me what I want to get. Um, it's all very fast. It's all her way. I think that she's already moving. She's already moving while I'm reading this. Um, but yeah, also the Hierophant, it's a card that talks that probably she will have to also adapt, go through a period of adaptation, because also this place is very well established, and they also have a lot of rules they have a lot of like traditions. It's like, okay, if you belong here or if you belong to us, you have to do this, or we sort of have to give you instructions about how we are going to do this. But probably I believe that this is actually what she's looking for. She maybe is looking for, I don't know, maybe a company, a management, or maybe just working for I don't know, producers, or just these creators that have been doing this for a while. And also she's like looking for them to have this that they had been around for a while. So even though they are traditional and maybe a bit old fashioned, there's something about her looking for this tradition. It's like, okay, finally, like I'm going to work with people that have been doing this for a very long time, so they know what they're doing, and I will not feel lost. I will have a better guidance. I will learn so much more about the business, or about sort of like having an stability, or having a support, or having even boundaries, like, we should study this. I don't know if this is a good mood for you. We should, review this. So I think that she's definitely looking for guidance. Probably she's also looking for a teacher, or she's looking for an institution that is sort of going to guide her through this whole process of her maybe wanting something different for her career. And I believe that this place and these people are very are very are going to be very a good influence for her, because when I see the Ace of Wands, and I also see the Knight of Cups, I can see that she's very excited to move on. I see her energy very passionate. She's like, wow, she's finally on the loose. She's like, okay, I'm not troubled anymore. Like, I'm not looking back. I just want to go to the next thing for me. I'm so excited that probably, because I have all these emotions here, there's a part of her that maybe sometimes she lacks a bit of structure in her decisions, or in her decision making. So I believe that probably this Hierophant that is in the final cards, is like, you should get advice from others, and this is not about her like not having experience, or just like not knowing things in the business. No, it's not about that. But I believe that probably her emotional nature sometimes gets in the way when she has to make a decision. She probably chooses projects that are very close to her heart, or she feels like an emotional attachment to them. So she gives all her loyalty, she gives all her love, all her patience, she gives everything of herself to these projects that is like, yeah, they are emotionally fulfilling. She feels so proud. She's like, yeah, this was a great experience. But at the same time, I think that they lack they lack success. I think that if we see like the final outcome for her, I don't see financial security, or I don't see like even recognition. Like I don't see it. So I believe that probably this Hierophant it could be a group of people, or a group of professionals that could advise her about, like, okay, it's great that you want to do this project, that you are so excited about it, that you saw it and you're like, okay, I can see myself playing this role or doing this project, but let's take a bit away the emotionality, And let's just think about the realistic side of this, like, the realistic aspect of this. How much effort is going to take from you? Like, how long are you going to be doing this project? Like, what do they want of you? What are they offering? All those technical things that maybe when she is so immersed in like her own emotional self, or maybe her own intuition, being like, yes, this is the project for me. So she gets immersed in the projects very fast, and she commits a 100%. But then she is left with this feeling of like, I feel drained, I feel so tired, or I feel like I'm not advancing actually. So I believe that this Hierophant is like more like, let's make wiser decisions for your future, so she can also establish a much more successful future for herself. Because I believe that probably also maybe she wants also to start a business for herself, or maybe she wants to be her own management, because the Hierophant gives me that she's looking for people, for very well established entities, and she's looking for advice. She's like, okay, I want to do this, I want to move on to this. But I believe that she still needs to pay more attention to what is being offered to her, because I don't see stability, like I don't see pentacles. So I'm like, okay, all your force, your efforts, your love, and your passion are so touching. Like I really love her style and how committed she is. She's so passionate about her projects. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but what is it for you? Like what do you get out of this? So I think that she has to sort of put certain she has to administrate her emotional self, because then she gets tired and then she complains like, oh, I gave so much and now this. And yes, because she does give too much. It's like she wears her heart on the sleeve. She is like gets too immersed, she gets too involved, and at the end it's like, actually, um, yeah, thank you, but yeah, we don't know if we will call you then. There's a bit of a letdown at the end. Um, but now all these cards are very happy, are very prosperous. She's advancing. I love this for her. But yeah, I believe that this Hierophant is a representation um, of people, or maybe an authority figure, someone in her life, a professional that can guide her to make better, wiser decisions for her future. She's finally like acknowledging that she needs help, that she needs more assistance. She's acknowledging that she has to reach out to other people and be like, can you give me an advice about this? Because on her own, she is a bit too emotional. The Three of Cups also share the love. I also believe that she's looking for her community. She's looking for her people. She's looking for. She maybe is also like, maybe this year is a year where she's like focusing a lot on her friends and being like, okay, I want to hang out with this group of people. I don't want to be alone. Like, I want to, work on my friendships. Probably there's moments where she isolates herself, especially when she's having a hard time. She tends to isolate herself. But the Three of Cups is like, I see her more like opening up to her peers or to her friends, and tell them like, okay, yeah, this has been going on with me. I had been feeling like this. I wasn't very satisfied. I was angry. I was disappointed. I was upset. And I think that she definitely needs to ask others for help. She definitely, this year is a year of a lot of openness. She has her community, she has her group of friends, she's very loved. But yeah, she needs to also allow herself to receive the love and the support of others, and also the advice when she is feeling like, okay, I'm running out of ideas, I'm running out of energy, I'm feeling a bit annoyed, because I don't think that she is someone that gets angry. I think that it's just a mix of a lot of emotions. She gets very emotional, and these emotions can sort of like impact on her mental health, I would say, because she cares too much. She cares too much. So when she's down, it's really hard to get her up. Um, but the Three of Cups is like, okay, rely on your friends, on your community. She probably also is thinking that she doesn't want to be alone, like she wants to be, um, she wants to be in company of others. This is why when I saw the Hierophant, I was like, okay, is she going to work with a company or with a group of people that also she's going to be one of them, but it's a group of people? I sort of see her like more moving forward to, because I believe that there's something about her, that she has this belief and this strong sense of like, I can do it on my own, or I can make it on my own. I have the strengths. And there's moments where sometimes we don't have the strengths, and we need to ask others for help, and we need to ask others to be there for us. So yeah, I think that also, trusting people, showing up, and also being willing to share more with others, I think that is going to open also her perspective and her eyes to new projects, and to new projects that are fulfilling for her. Because I'm like, I sort of would like to see a bit much more results for her. I love it that she's on the move. So definitely she's going to be working, but I would want to see a bit much more of stability, maybe financial stability. But definitely she's looking for a better future, and I love this for her. And there's people that also are showing up to support her. So this is great. I love it. I love it for her. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for her. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.